2021 Trek Fuel EX 9.8 29er's review. Hey, this is Ryan from FitLab, and welcome to our review of the 2021 Trek Fuel EX 9.8 29er's. You will find the links to the product in the description, and you can use the links to check the latest prices and other user reviews. 2021 Trek Fuel EX 9.8 29er's overview. While neutral trails guarantee a floating feeling when riding the Trek Fuel EX 9.8, its build allows for a more intense cycling experience, thanks to the 140mm at the fork and a 130mm rear axle path. Its most impressive traits are the cable suspension, its speed turns, and the inherent ability to excel, regardless of the trail you use it on. It combines a full carbon frame that makes it as lightweight as possible without sacrificing performance. And the high-end suspension aids your performance and makes your cycling experiences unforgettable. The system includes high-quality rear and front dampers, a smooth Shimano XT wide-range drivetrain, and carbon wheels with rapid drive rear hubs. What we liked: enjoyable to use, its 6 frame sizes cater to many users, elegant build and design. What we didn't like: thin tires do not offer much grip. The front end is low. 2021 Trek Fuel EX 9.8 29er's specifications. Specifications in the table confirm that the 2021 Trek Fuel EX 9.8 29er's has good suspension and general handling criteria, with plenty of support when you're making reining turns. Things you should know before buying the 2021 Trek Fuel EX 9.8 29er's. After the first descent, it becomes noticeable that the tire rubber has a weak grip when you ride on challenging trails. Trek offsets any possible issues from this by adding the shocks, allowing the bike to be supportive as much as possible. It's also easy to set up and adjust when changing terrains, thanks to the easy-to-switch compression settings. 2021 Trek Fuel EX 9.8 29er's features. Frame. While it seems like an overkill to have a Fox 36 fork measuring 140mm in this bike, the manufacturer knows very well that its geometry will encourage you to push it harder than the usual trailing bike. Its frame will also take easily to a 150mm fork as well. Its rear damper features a Fox Performance Float Evol, which follows the Trek suspension details to the letter. The sizing is also an improvement from previous models, featuring a reach of 470mm, an improvement of 12mm. Suspension. The Fuel X 9.8 eliminates the full floater lineage, which is nothing more than a hangover from the manufacturer's days when their bikes lacked sufficient suspension levels. This elimination serves a greater purpose as well. It frees up some space to allow the addition of the new through-shaft shocks and adds to the suspension. Components. The bike tires are quite sporty due to their shallow knobs, but they still lack the edge you can use to push in loose corners, and they are the most sensitive to pressure. However, Trek offsets this by adding inner strength sidewalls to the tires, which eliminate the fear of punctures. It is slightly tricky to get the height dialing on its front end, as there are no 5mm spacers that allow you to do some fine-tuning. On the other hand, the lever shape is attractive with very few functioning problems, although the raw power you would associate with SRAM code brakes is not as impressive. Verdict: so is the 2021 Trek Fuel X 9.8 29er's worth the investment? Yes, as the company has done a good job with this bike model by increasing its suspension while retaining the signature Trek Fuel bike design. Who is the 2021 Trek Fuel X 9.8 29er's best suited for? If you're looking for shorter travel bikes to use on short trails, this is a good option for you, as it is well thought out for your adventures. Are there alternatives to the 2021 Trek Fuel X 9.8 29er's? Consider the Giant Anthem 2 for a budget-friendly option, as well as the Yeti SB100 Turk 11 for top-notch performance. That's all for today. Did you enjoy the video? If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If there's another bike you're curious about, leave the name in the comments section below and we could review it in the next video.